everybody. It's my 5th day out on the Appalachian Trail. I had a Nero yesterday, only walked like 3 miles, come down to Newfound Gap. My wife picked me up, took me down into Gatlinburg. We had a motel room there, got some food out, some real food. Had a big old cheeseburger yesterday. I can't remember the name of it, man, it was good. Had some roast beef on it, au jus sauce, mushrooms, some sauteed onion. It was really good. And anyways, got to relax a little bit, swim in a pool and use the hot tub, relax my muscles some. We went over to Anakeesta for a little while, enjoyed that, and come back, had me a good night's sleep with my CPAP machine in the motel room. I got sleep apnea, and that makes it difficult out here hiking. So anyways, it was good to get a good night's rest. Today I started at Newfound Gap. I've got like 10.5 miles to hike today. Going to be heading up to Cleman's Dome and down at, I think it's called Double Spring Shelter. Anyways, that's kind of my itinerary for today. Got to start hiking about 8:30 this morning. I'm not sure how far we've walked so far, but I've hardly been walking, about 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe. Anyways, right here I'll show you this little doodad right here, if you can see it. That fence right there, and a little platform that goes up and down that makes it easier for you to walk across. Pretty simple system. I'm not sure why they have a fence there. It goes down through there, down off the woods, and then it's right here, right beside of us right here. So I'm not sure. We got a sign here. I'm gonna read the sign to you guys. There's the sign. I'm just gonna let you look down the trail while I read this. Beach Forest Enclosure. This is one of approximately 20 special sites that have been identified for fencing against the wild hog, a non-native animal that has been present in the park only since the 1950s. This enclosure contains a beech forest community that is unique to the southern Appalachians and contains an ensemble of native plants and animals that would be seriously impaired by the invasion of hogs. The fence was installed in 1984 as an effort to retain the natural character of this site. So I guess that's to try to keep the wild hogs out. I don't see how effective that would be unless that fence is buried down in the ground a pretty good ways. Whenever I was younger, I grew up some on a farm, and I know that's why they put rings in the hog's nose, is it makes their nose real tender and they can't root with their nose like they normally would. Because a hog, if that's not in the ground, get that fence, he could root right up underneath that and be underneath that fence in no time. But I would think whoever installed it would probably know all that information, so I'd say it is buried. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here and I'll see you folks on down the trail. Well, I got a nice tree here with some moss on it, so I'm using that as a table today for lunch. It's a little afternoon, about 12:30. Got my tortilla shell. Got me some Pringles chips, a couple of pieces of string cheese, a little bit of pulled pork, some mayo to go with it. Anyways, just thought I'd share my lunch with you guys today. I'm gonna put all this together on a wrap, enjoy my dinner or lunch. Anyways, everybody have a good day. We'll get off here and eat lunch so I can get on down the trail there. Well, that was a circle around Cleman's Dome, everybody. A lot of people up here today. Anyways, we'll get off here. I'll see you on down the trail. A few years ago, I'm not sure, but I want to say 3 or 4, something like that, years ago. Me and a buddy of mine, Joe, we got our trail names right here at this trail junction right here on the Appalachian Trail. This is close to Clemens Dome, and this is the junction of the AT and the Clemens Dome Bypass Trail. And we had stopped here to take us a break, and there was a group of section hikers that had hiked, I don't know, several hundred miles over the years, getting close to the 1,000-mile mark when we met them. Anyways, they come by and seen us, and we had swapped a lot of different stories. And there was a pretty large group, and there was one lady in the group there said she was real good at giving trail names. Wondered if we'd had one, and we said no, and she said, well, I'm going to give you a trail name. But anyways, I'll tell you guys the story of the trail names we got at another time. Anyways, I'm going to get on down the trail. Beautiful view here. It's about a half mile down from Clemens Dome. I know I got less than 2.5 miles to camp. I'm going to guess maybe 2 miles. Most of it downhill, which is really wrecking my knees. Anyways, I'm going to get off here and get on down the trail. Well, there's Fontana Lake way in the distance. A body of water you can see. Part of it. See it 2 different spots in my camera. If you look right toward the center, right just a little bit, and then all the way to the left right there where you see that evergreen tree. Anyways, that's where I'll be at eventually. Like 5 more days, I think. Anyways, let's get on down the trail. Well, I got the sun in my eyes, but this is the shelter I stayed at last night. I didn't actually stay at the shelter. I stayed over in the woods. There's quite a few people here last night too, so I didn't do any filming. Got a couple through hikers here, flip-floppers stopped by. They've hiked nearly 2,000. So anyways, they're gonna get some water and have breakfast here, and then they're gonna head on down the trail. I'm sure they'll pass me. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here, folks. See you down the trail. Well, this is Siler's Bald Shelter. It's right on the AT. I didn't know that it was. I wasn't for sure, but anyways, this is it. Looks like a pretty nice shelter. It's got a little skylight, I guess you would call it, up in there. I just passed some hikers that just left here. Thought I got a late start, but they really got a late start. Double decker. Looks like a pretty nice shelter. I'd say this probably takes you down to the water source if I was guessing. Don't need any water though, so I'll walk around the side of the shelter and look. Yeah, right there they got storage there for trail maintenance. Look like there would have been a couple trees here I could have hung a hammock on probably. Anyways, we'll get off here and get on down the trail. Well, I've been doing a lot of ups and downs today. Today's day 6. Anyways, it's been a while since I had breakfast, so I'm getting ready to have me a snack while I'm walking down the trail. I'm gonna have me a violet crumble. I never had one of these before. Delicious, shattering candy honeycomb. It's the way it shatters that matters. Well, let's try it out. That's different than anything I've had, but it's really good. I'm gonna get off here and eat this and get down the trail. See you down that way somewhere. Derrick Knob Shelter. It's 2:15. This is where I'm supposed to stay. I think I got 6 more miles to the next shelter if I want to go to it. I think I probably will. I'm gonna have lunch here. And the reason being, they're giving rain tomorrow. If I can get 6 more miles behind me, that'll put me over Thunderhead, which they say is dangerous and dry and completely hazardous in the wet. So it's giving rain overnight, so I'd like to get that over with. Today we're having buffalo chicken fajita style. I want to wrap a little bit of mayo, some string cheese, and a tortilla with a few Pringles. Let's enjoy. This is the trail going southbound. I want to show you right here, going northbound, what I just had to go down. See all these cliffs, rocks, all the way up through and around to there. Yep, the AT ain't no joke. 2 miles, 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 See you on down the trail. This is the best view I can get. I'm standing on some rocks. It's right at the benchmark for I'll tell you here just in a minute. This rock keeps shaking with me. Let me get down. Thunderhead Mountain, that's where we're at. Thunderhead Mountain. And next we're going to Rocky Top. I'm not sure if that's it over there or not. I don't want to get my peak finder out. It's kind of hard standing on this rock. But there's a good view here. I'm sure I can see it better with the naked eye than you can with the camera. Anyways, let's get on down trail. Here I am on top of Rocky Top. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. I know that sun's in a bad spot right there. You're not going to be able to see very good in that direction. But anyways, here's Rocky Top. Not a lot to it. Spin the camera around here a little bit. You can see that definitely a few rocks right here on Rocky Top. Anyways, I'm gonna get on down the trail, folks. There's a view down through there off of Rocky Top. Way down there in the distance you can see water. That's Fontana Lake. That's where I'll be at in a couple more days. Beautiful view up here. I come from back through yonder somewhere. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here and get on down the trail before it gets dark on me. Well, folks, today's day 7. And I didn't get no pictures of my shelter or nothing last night. My setup, we got to camp right at dark. I was tired, had to clean up, had to get water, cook, get camp itself set up. And anyways, time I got all that done, I sure didn't feel like doing anything else. Slept pretty good. My eyes was puffy looking, but actually slept about 7 hours last night. And we got in bed probably about 10 o'clock. I think it started sprinkling around 1 o'clock, and then it really opened up about 4 o'clock. And anyways, I knocked out extra miles yesterday. I ended up doing 13.6 miles on the AT. Hey, yay for me. That's my biggest day so far. 4,200 foot elevation gain yesterday. Got to see Thunderhead Mountain, got to see Rocky Top. And it was a beautiful day, had good views. Didn't stay very long because I was wanting to get to camp at least by dark, which is exactly what I did. Anyways, it's been raining this morning. That's why I got the umbrella out. I think it's supposed to slack off and go away by 5 o'clock this evening. And today's going to be an easy day, 6 miles. I think I got to go up about 1,000, maybe 1,100 feet, something like that. And I'll be at camp. So, anyways, that's all I can think of to say for now. So I'm going to get off here and I'll see you on down the trail. Thumbs up. This is Russell Field Shelter. I'm not staying here. It's just one I'm passing through by today on day 7. Stayed at Spencefield last night and I'm headed over to Molly's. Anyways, I'm going to get off and I'm going to do some readjustment here since it's quit raining. See you down the trail. Well, today is day 8, leaving Molly's Ridge. Real windy last night. I first got to camp. I set everything up, pinched my tarp as low as I could, and even threw a little bit of duff and stuff around the bottom of the tarp to try to keep the wind down. And then a little later, I had to go down to the restroom. And this place just got a field that you go to. So, anyways, I went down to down in the field area there to see what I was going to have to go deal with and contend with this morning. Find me a good little spot or something where I could dig me a good cat hole. And while I was over there, I seen a couple campsites and one that was pretty good for a hammock. So I went ahead and tore camp down and went ahead and moved it to the other side of the ridge where the wind was blowing a whole lot less. So I ended up staying pretty warm last night. I think it ended up getting down to the mid 30s. Not hardly freezing, but close. The wind was really whipping at times though. Anyways, today I've got to go down about 700 feet into a valley, and then I got to climb up 600 plus feet, and then I think it's mostly down. There's a couple smaller ups, 100 foot here, maybe 200 foot there, but I'm going to end up dropping about 4,000, maybe close to 5,000 feet today. So, got to be careful on these downhills. It rained yesterday, so a little slick. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys look at the trail right here. You can see the trail's pretty mild right now, real gradual downhill. Anyways, when I get done today, it'll make about 73 miles. I'll have the whole Appalachian Trail through the Smokys hiked now. And I'm not sure what the elevation gain and loss was now. I know just to get to Newfound Gap alone was 10,000 foot plus gain. So, significant amount, that's for sure. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here. There's Fontana Lake. I'm up at Shookstack Fire Tower. Back through here is all Smoky Mountains. Pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here, get ready to go down. This is my setup at Eagle Creek. This is the way I was set up when I got here. Actually, a little bit early. And right here's Joe's setup after he got here. You can see right here, I've got the 12-footer by Dutch Wear. Got a hammock gear, 20-degree underquilt, 40-degree top quilt. And right there is actually a hammock chair by Dutch Wear, using it as a hammock sling. I got a modification on my tarp. I got it connected to it, keeping it off my hammock. Now here outside of my tarp right here, if you look, I got a suspension right there hooked. Goes back through there, caught over in some of the rhododendron. Anyways, this is the campsite at Eagle Creek. We had a real good dinner last night. This is looking back out toward Eagle Creek itself. About 2/10 from here is the lake. I don't have any footage of it because I didn't want to take my phone out there, worry about it getting wet or stepped on or anything like that by accident. Anyways, right here's where we've been having a fire. Over there's our stove system, and right here is kind of like a, I don't know, I guess I'd call it just station one where we keep stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here. We're gonna go back over to the lake and do a little swimming. place called Bradley View here on the AT right now. Getting ready to have me a coffee crisp candy bar. Take me a break. I've got my sit pad over here. I'll sit down and take me a break, but right here's the view we got. Well, the fog's coming back in now, so I guess I can't share it with you. Anyways, I'm gonna sit down here and have me a break. I've got, I think, 6.1 more miles to go to get to where I'm camping tonight, and I've got about half the elevation gain. I think I got 15 more hundred feet to go up. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here. See you down the trail. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you got out there and have your own adventure, and I'll see you out on the trail.